you cry. On the real, you shouldn't ever lie. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not.
Hello, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, I'm Mike. Hayward's off the mark from three-point land. Into the pin, looking to go end-to-end, and a nice finish at the basket. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. And Joel Embiid with a strong rebound. He curls on the drive to the goal. Good finish inside. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Three and a half
to protect your goal. Another great shot block right there due to his timing and effort.
It's good. Three-pointer. And Boston calls a timeout. It's the only way to stop this team from scoring. Gets in the paint. Uses the screen to the basket. Straight down the middle. He puts it in. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Oh, excellent screen. For three with the off-balance shot. Bang! Three-pointer on the fadeaway.
Excellent balance. Beautiful release. Knocked it in.
Green looking to get free. On the reverse. Soft touch gets the roll. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
That's deep penetration into the paint, which usually results in a nice finish.
Score. Irving on the drive at the rim. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. Kyrie Irving shooting 44% from the field this season.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs. Then if it was an open look.
He tries to step back, and Kyrie Irving with a nice look from downtown. He's got 9 points in this game.
That's great balance right there. The ability.
Entry pass gets it inside. Embiid, and it's on to the free throw line. One shot to complete the three-point play. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Ball knocked out of his hands. Comes up with a pretty steal. For the layup, puts it in off the glass. And here's another look at that spectacular play.
System.
From downtown, the jump shot knocks it down for three. And here's another look at that three-pointer.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation.
Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, he shoots it, nails it. All right, the guys in the truck are ready. Here's that replay for you. 12 seconds remaining. At the rim. Oh, sinks the two-pointer. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. That's a 12-4 run for the Sixers. 10 seconds now on the 24. There's the pick. Oh, my goodness. Lazy. Oh, the catch and an alley-oop. What a play.
You say alley, I say oop. What a play.
Curling in, inside. Soft touch, gets the roll. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. An 8-0 run for the 76ers. Nice move into the paint. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the...
And this game's all wrapped up. The final score is 116-89. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
David Rose here. The 76ers added a win with today's solid victory. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Celtics couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. And here's a look at his stat line. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Getting it done on the offensive glass. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer. Sweet entry pass. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Throws it behind the back. And they need to talk it over. They call a full timeout. What's the thinking here?
Sometimes early in the game, you use a quick...
Looking to curl in. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. Curling in. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Paulie Stein choosing the screen, looking to get free. Gets a piece of it, and it's out of bounds.
What I'm seeing by both teams.
He curls, goes hard to the basket. It's good, and one. Now it's time to go to the line for that three-point play opportunity.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot, and now goes to the free throw line.
Stops on a dime, pulls up. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer. Beats his man. Gets to the rim, puts it in, plus the foul. And that
opportunity for the traditional three-point play. One free throw to come.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
That's a three-pointer. Misfires from beyond the arc. Pulls up from downtown. Nails the three. Philadelphia is shooting 50% from the three-point line tonight.
Purpose. They are playing with offensive purpose.
Into the front court. Desperate for some points. And he curls in. Soft touch. Gets the roll. Kyrie Irving with 8 points. It right back. Ball comes loose. The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
Monk's looking for the screen to get himself open. They tip it and get the turnover.
One of the keys to winning in this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
Oh, excellent screen. Gets past the defender, beating him off the dribble. It's good, and one. And he'll head to the line for the third time tonight.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Moves around the defender. That's a catch and shoot for three. Bang! He's got 5 points in this matchup.
Philadelphia is showing so much confidence with the three-point shot. It's a big reason for...
Sets up the J nicely with the step back. Hits for two. Kyrie Irving 7 for 11 from the field.
That's harder than it looks. The way he created...
Gets in the paint. The pass picked off. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
And that's it. Time runs out. The final score is 119-100. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Raymond Rose here, 76ers. Put together a nice win here today. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Celtics just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Celtics got their point scoring from these guys on screen.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive. but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. And now, of course, the stats. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. Irving on the drive. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim.
To number 20, Gordon Hayward. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Philadelphia's going to the bench here. Quick release for three, and puts it in. Philadelphia's shooting 67% from outside the perimeter this season.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big time.
Embiid throws it down in his face with authority. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser.
Oh, he just stole.
Lets it go. Oh, huge offensive rebound. It's good. Tie game. To Kim Gilchrist. Gets it down low. Fires away. Oh, he knocks it down.
And there you go. Another lead change. I've lost count of how many times these teams have traded the lead.
Irving on the drive. Blows past the defender. It's good. And one.
That's the concentration you need to finish with contact and earn your way to the free throw line.
And Joel Embiid called back into the game. He's back on the floor. He's averaging 10 rebounds per game this season. From downtown, a huge three-pointer.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
Moves around the defender, gets it, puts it in. 2-point game. Let's have another look at that play.
Very efficient use of the dribble right there to get by the defender and make the layup.
Puts it down. What a move from Willie Cauley-Stein. That's the final buzzer as they lose to the Celtics by a score of 101-97.
With a chance to basically finish this series off going up 3-0, they squandered the opportunity, but now they have to realize they are still up 2-1 in the series.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Green saying thanks for watching and see you next time from the TD Garden in
The Celtics did what great teams do best: finish. The statistic that seemed to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. The Celtics relied on these guys for their scoring here today. The 76ers finished on the losing end of a close score. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level. And we conclude this segment with the shot chart. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Curling in.
Got him, get mine, get mine.
And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Oh, excellent screen. All right, the guys in the truck are ready. Here's that replay for you. Puts it home with a slam.
Well, that's just raw athleticism right there. Blow by, goes up, finishes with a hard dunk.
Screen set nicely. Blows past the defender. Wow, what a play.
Lob City, you should take that ball home with you and keep it as a souvenir.
Here's the pick. Oh, what a move. Fools the defender. It's good. Three-pointer.
And his dribble drive opportunity gets in the...
And it's stolen. Ball knocked out of his hands. Throws it up high. And an alley-oop.
That's a major league flush.
Here's the switch. That's a catch and shoot for three. Knocks it down. Philadelphia's 5 for 9 from the perimeter.
One of the biggest reasons for their lead is what we saw just a moment ago. Another three.
Oh, it's turned back by Embiid. It'll count if it goes. Oh, and it counts as the quarter comes to an end. Buzzer sounds, and the first. Unable to hit the three. To the basket, flips it up. Embiid, the rebound. To the rim, count it. Plus the foul. Philadelphia's 3 for 5 from the line tonight.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Just crushed the defender with the slam.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket. Against the great shooters in this league, you need to combat that with tenacity and passion. Tremendous defensive possession, forcing the miss against one of the great shooters in our league.
A good look for two. Misfires. To Irving, wide open for three. Bang!
Hey, this is a results-oriented business. I'm not crazy about that transition three, but it went in, and they got the hoop they needed.
They're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor. It's good. 2-point game. And here's another look at that three-pointer. Blows past his man. This could tie it. Not that time. There's the horn, and that's the game as they lose to the Celtics by a score of 114 to 112.
The opportunity was there to put their footprint on this series and go up 3-1. Unfortunately, they were defeated, and now it is 2 games all with a critical Game 5 coming up next.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew.
Did what great teams do best, finish. And it's surprising. We got such a competitive game when they hit so many threes. But they did what was necessary to finish it off. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The 76ers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. Let's check out his stats. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Sweet entry pass. Great rebounding on the offensive glass. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play. Kicks it out to the corner. And he curls in. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
Also, a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor, and that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Time for the free throw for a chance at a three-point play. On defense. Loses control. Oh, he gets to steal.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. To Kid Gilchrist. No-look pass. Embiid puts it in, and that's his first bucket.
That's excellent body control to finish that shot in the paint against.
And now he moves around the defender to the rim. Count it, and the foul. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
Great concentration to finish the play and get the three-point play opportunity.
Here,
is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Can hold on to the ball. Oh, he throws it down!
Transition defense is a character check in the NBA. If you don't get back, you have no one to blame but yourself. This offensive team is killing them.
The screen is set. What a screen. Man, that had to hurt. Three-point attempt. The jumper from downtown nails it. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3-ball.
Pretty entry pass. To the rim. It's good. And one. Philadelphia's 13 for 15 from the free throw line.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot, and now goes to the free throw line.
Six rebounds in this matchup. Fires for three from the corner and hits the three. He's 5 for 6 from three-point territory.
Oh, beautiful footwork right there to stay in bounds.
And time's run out of this one. The final score is 118 to 103. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
David Rose here, 76ers, emerged victorious after a tight finish. What really stands out for me is how many three-pointers were scored. Everyone in the arena should have been given a free umbrella for the way they made it rain from long range. The Celtics lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. Let's have a look at the shot chart. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Tonight's game, 3 games to 2 advantage. It's pretty simple. They win and they advance, then they lose, and they have the pressure of a Game 7.
And no one wants that pressure of a Game 7 where anything can happen. It's imperative.
And the defense switches, lets it go, knocks it down, a 2-pointer. He's shooting 48% for the season from the field. .11 seconds now on the shot clock. Gets inside. Oh, quick adjustment. Now he gives it up. Hits for 2. Philadelphia's down by 4. Hayward's using the screen, looking to get free. Hayward fires away from three-pointer. They're all over him. And here's another look at that three-pointer. At the rim, soft touch, the banker. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3-ball.
Who says it's not a contact sport? What a screen. Knocks down the jumper for three. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the bat.
Here's the screen. That's a catch and shoot for three. Puts it in.
There's nothing prettier than seeing a big-time shooter knock in a three from straight on. Creativity, he just missed it.
To Embiid. Inside. That's good for two. He's shooting 80% from the field in tonight's game.
These are the kind of games where I feel lucky to have a free courtside seat. We're getting...
Gets in the paint. Goes hard to the basket. Gets it to go on the lucky side of the rim. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Oh, excellent screen. A good look for two. It's good. 4-point game. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Not much time to get this shot off. Trying to work it down low. Strong to the goal. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. He's shooting 57% from the field.
Hey, your first priority as a defense.
Clock shows 10 seconds left. Here's the pick. Inside to the basket. Tie game. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Go on the shot clock. Oh, he's off balance. Still bang.
No one in the arena had to wait to see the ball go in the basket. Everybody knew it was true from the moment he released it. Right there. I like that shot. You have a great player who's a great shooter. I like the creativity. He just missed it.
It's good. Three-pointer. Huge.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great-looking shot.
Create some space with that step. It's good. A clutch three-pointer. And here's another look at that three-pointer.
Got it up the floor quickly and then attacked the basket. Good decision on attacking the rim and putting the ultimate pressure on the defense.
Knocks down the three. What a clutch play. And they win the series. Now on to the conference semifinals.
It was close, but the true greatness of this team showed through when it had to come up big, playing inspired, passionate basketball to advance on in the NBA playoffs.
Sixers have advanced to the next level, but the goal remains the same: win an NBA championship. Little by little, these guys are doing it one by one. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Celtics were eliminated from the playoffs today. And I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. And now, of course, the stats. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.